FHO cocksuckers.
Hey, what up, everybody? This Snowman checking in with FHO. You know I fucks with FHO to the fullest.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Big Cell FHO HNIC, man. As you can see, lounging gear, we chilling. Ain't no motorcycle riding today. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it fucked up. We just on some other shit. Today I'm sitting here, man, with a very important person to me in my life. He's been a friend. We done fought and made up and fought again and made up and FUs and all kind of shit. But we, at the end of the day, he's my man, and we done learned a lot from each other. He's definitely the reason why I'm a ground pounder today. Y'all already know that. But today's interview is going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to kick some political type shit. We're going to talk about some politics and some of the things that's going on in the world. And this whole thing was brought on by the fact that my man was feeling some type of way. He got up this morning and called me and said, we need to reach out to the people, man, and just kind of put some shit together, man. And, before we even get started, I'm going to say this. My whole view on everything is, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fucked up shit going on out there. Truly it is. But a lot of the decisions, and I'm going to tell a lot of y'all this, a lot of y'all got to start doing better by yourself first. You feel what I'm saying? If you start doing better by yourself, even educating yourself, knowing when to fight and when not to fight, a lot of things may be different. There's no excuse for none of the shit that's going on. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying we as a people got to start making better choices. But we're going to kick this shit. This is a totally different interview. This is an FHO interview like you never see before. And I want to thank my man for even wanting to do this kind of interview and for calling me to use the forum and the platform and even bring it out. So sit back, grab your popcorn, turn your volume up, and tell everybody else to shut the fuck up. It's about to go down. You understand what I'm saying? Your boy Big Cell FHO HLIC. What's going on with it, baby?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on with you?
Man, I'm just feeling some kind of way about all the shit been going on, man, in America. Man, this shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Straight up. I ain't nobody, so I'm just voicing and venting, ladies and gentlemen. I feel some type of way about how these white folks or whoever, however y'all want to address them, Caucasians, to be politically correct, is just killing brothers and killing black men. And nothing seems to happen. Nothing seems to happen to them about it. We can protest, we can do all that stuff all day, all night. But guess what's going to happen next week? They're going to kill another brother. If it's not next week, a month down the line or a year down the line.
Basically, it don't stop, period.
It don't stop.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to say is, where's our so-called political leaders that's in these high-ranking positions or high-ranking officials that's sitting on their ass and not doing shit about it? I'm talking about the Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons, the Farrakhan. Where's all these guys at?
Okay, before you go there, like you mentioned some heavy names. What do you think that they can do? What do you think what differences can they make?
Oh, they can make a lot of difference. You know why? They won't make a difference because me personally, this is just Snowman speaking.
Okay.
From my point of view, they scared to make a difference. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like they're scared to make a difference. Because whatever happened to the Nat Turners, whatever happened to the Marcus Garveys, whatever happened to the Malcolm X's, whatever happened to the Martin Luther King Jr.'s, whatever happened to the Tupacs, the Public Enemy, the S1Ws, people that had something to say and had some type of influence on black men, black women in our community. You know why they ain't doing nothing? Because all these people I just spoke about, either Geronimo Pratt.
Yeah.
What y'all know about that? So all these people are either locked up or dead. So they don't want to do it because they're in fear of what's going to happen to them. So why are we even voting these people and putting these people in these positions and they don't want to stand up for us? Just think if 75% of America was like those guys' names we just called. You think this shit will still be going on?
No, sir.
What about Hewitt P. Newton?
Yeah.
And the Black Panther Party? See, America know people that's in these type of positions that can make stuff happen and bring our people together as one, they got to do everything in their power to get rid of them. That's why they not here now.
So, but what you're sounding like, Snow, and again, I'm just piggybacking off what you're saying. what you're saying is that because they have killed these people, destroyed these people, and imprisoned these people, they have put the fear of that in the rest of us to keep us from acting out the way that they used to act out.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because if it was me back in those times, of slavery times, I'd be already dead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be no ground pounder.
Yeah.
I'd be pushing up daisies. Because, I mean, think about it, black community. I said this a few months ago with the Zimmerman case. I said, if this man get off, these motherfuckers gonna feel like they can do this shit at all time and ain't nothing gonna happen. And look what happened. Yeah. 2 more motherfuckers done got killed.
Yeah.
Now, for example, these white folks is shooting us, choking us out, doing all this shit. When the white man pull over a nigga in the car, a nigga, yes sir, no sir, don't make no moves, no nothing. When the white man get pulled over, he jump out the car. What the fuck you pull me over for? What's your name? Officer, I'm returning. You know what the crackers say?
Yeah.
Sir, will you please get back in the car? Please, sir, get back in the car. What you think will happen to you if your ass jump out the car talking about what the fuck you pulled me over for?
So when you say that, though, so now you're talking about the double standard. That
Exactly.
there is a double standard between the blacks and the whites.
Exactly. So let me ask you this. How many times have you known a black cop to kill a cracker?
It don't happen.
Exactly. So it's okay for them to shoot us, though. Just like the other day in the news, white man shooting at the police. Guess where they shot him at?
In the leg or
that
something?
Part right
yeah.
there. So a nigga ain't even got to be shooting at no cracker. You can get out the car with your hands up and get shot.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool.
So basically what you're saying is today is you're noticing a pattern. And what you're saying is that at this point, we're going to either do something about the pattern or we might well just continue to just understand and deal with it.
We're going to either goddamn do something about it, be pussies, or continue to get killed off. For long, there ain't going to be no more black people. We let this shit keep on happening. Just like on our bikes. We travel all over the world.
Yeah.
How long is it going to be before one of us get pulled over on our motorcycles as a black man or a black woman with a nice Harley in one of these redneck towns or wherever and get shot?
And go through the same thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we're doing something that the white people don't expect us to do with these Harley-Davidsons. So how long is it going to be before it trickle over?
So basically,
what we love?
but what you're saying now is that everything is close enough to home, but it ain't home yet because it ain't you.
That part.
Okay.
So, I mean, what are we going to do about it? I mean, I'm not trying to start no
revolution
riot,
or no riot,
revolution, nothing, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give y'all something to think about because now it's becoming too common. See, now they don't have on white sheets or a hood. They got on blue uniforms. So it's the same thing. But now they doing it publicly and it's okay. No one is getting no repercussions behind it. No one.
So let me ask you this then, and saying that and feeling how you feel, is it just, you're just at a point, man, to where, like I was even explaining to my mom this morning, me and her was having a conversation, where I was explaining to her, like, if I don't have to go nowhere now, I don't go because I just don't want to be the one to get pulled over for no reason and then got to go through the BS because, and they'll tell you, and a lot of people probably don't know, I got a very low tolerance for the police. And even though I was raised in a family of police,
I have zero
but my mom and dad, to me, were not, regular police. And I'm not just saying that because they were my mom and dad, but even my dad, and I'm going to see if I can get him out here to interview and answer some of these questions and get a different opinion from that side of it. But what I'm saying is, man, I have, with everything going on, I have less in my travels. If I'm not on my motorcycle, I could care less to be in a car because I just don't want to deal with the bullshit.
And that's definitely true. I mean, every time we get pulled over, it's always extra with us. It's going to be an extra cop car. It might be an extra dog.
Yeah.
It's going to be something extra. But if you travel up and down I-20, wherever you go, y'all just pay attention. When you see a white man or a white woman pulled over, how many cars you see?
Just that one.
That part.
Yeah.
When you see a nigga pulled over, we out the car, sitting on the trunk, or sitting on their goddamn hot-ass hood with handcuffs on, or they detain you till they look through all your shit, pull all your clothes out. Man, this shit is ridiculous, man. And it's really ridiculous because America was built on Christianity.
Yeah.
When the Europeans came over here and stole it from the red man, which is the Indians, if y'all don't know,
yeah,
they so-called did that under the word Christianity. But the Bible says, and if I'm not mistaken, that's Christianity, thou shalt not kill. So why are they just killing and getting away with it.
Okay.
I just don't get that.
Well,
but
you just hit them with a whole lot of stuff. You went from before the Mayflower to after the Mayflower
man,
to
keep all
the
that stuff
BC,
on
the,
the air.
the AC, the BC,
people to know all that about Snowman.
BC, the AD, all that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
I can get really deep, man, but a lot of this shit gonna go over y'all heads. But man, y'all gotta pay attention. I'm talking. The women don't go through it as much as the men do, but at the same time.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you this too, though, and I wish I had another brother here, my boy R.J. Moss. R.J. is real, real history, real political. Shout out to R.J. Moss. One of the things, like I tell the women, is this: they don't have to worry about y'all because as long as they concentrate on us and keep y'all, with the small stuff that they involved with, they're going after the strength. The strength is the black man. You feel what I'm saying? We control our women to a certain extent, and we can either build up a woman or destroy a woman.
True.
A woman really can't. A woman can, and I'm gonna say this, and I know a lot of y'all are gonna be mad, but a woman can't build up a man. She can enhance a man, she can help a man, but she can't build up a man.
Right.
But a man has the ability to build up a woman, to shape her, make her, mold her, and hold her on the whole 9 yards. So the whole goal is if you destroy the black man, then you really destroy the whole race, including the woman and the children and the whole 9 yards. And now I'm going to say this too, though, because I just had this discussion. The black mother, today's black mom, to me, is the death of the real black man. Because the single black woman today, man, y'all dating y'all sons. Y'all ain't raising them. Y'all dating them.
Well, that's because we as a people, we kind of lost our way with the type of situation we've been dealt and the type of environment we live in. And see, what has happened is America put a lot of people, so-called high officials that I spoke on, in places that they can control.
Okay.
Do you ever think they would have put Martin Luther King in those high places?
No, sir.
For president?
No, sir.
Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey.
They did. They had everything they accomplished. They had accomplished on their own.
Nat Turner, all of those guys. They're not going to put nobody who they can't control in these positions. So in other words, they put puppets in place to try to keep us in place. See, and we going down fast because we don't have nobody yet that will stand up and be the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther Kings, the Marcus Garveys, the Nat Turners. You don't have those people no more. So when is that generation going to come? Because they're going to skip that generation a lot of times because we still going through and it's getting worse. Now they're doing it publicly and don't even go to court for it.
So let me ask you this. Because a lot of people that's going to read this or hear this, or shall I say, will say, well, damn, Snow, you pointing the finger, but what about pointing at yourself?
Well, hey, I'm like this. I'm about whatever.
Yeah.
If y'all want to, I'm like this. I'm not finna walk up and down Atlanta protesting and getting a dry mouth.
Yeah.
If y'all want to do some real shit, call me.
Yeah.
You know, because just doing the protesting and all that stuff is cool, but shit, how long can you talk?
Yeah.
Martin Luther King walked 1,000 miles in protest, and look what happened to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they got the nerve to abbreviate his name on these signs, MLK. So all these young generation who don't know nothing about no education, they just want to check and listen to rap music.
Yeah.
If they saw MLK, they probably wouldn't even know what the fuck it was. So
Yeah.
spell the damn man name all the way out on these signs.
Yeah.
All across America.
Give him his full props.
Yeah, give him his props.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is ridiculous, man.
So let me ask you this: did you expect both of the verdicts to be the way that they were, or did you even have any hope that they would turn out?
I was hoping and praying.
Okay.
You know, but I've been bitter ever since the Zimmerman shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, man, it's just a slap in our face. Can you imagine how the parents feel? That's a slap in the
something
face,
that a lot of people can't even deal with.
And then you got to think about it. I feel like America ain't concerned because it ain't happening to you.
Mm-hmm.
But when it happen to you, you're going to be outraged and enraged and ready to kill up everybody.
Yeah.
So what do we have to do as a people to put a stop to this without us getting killed or murdered or ran down or whatever the case may be? Because a lot of y'all ain't built like that or cut like that. I ain't ready for that. So, and then when you do stand up for that, you got to be prepared for, you're going to be put in jail. You might get murdered. You might get killed. Just like, for example, I'm jumping all over the place right now, but if a black cop killed a cracker, you think them crackers gonna send police protection around his house, around his family to protect them?
No, sir.
Hell no, he gonna have to move out of town, out of state. And his lawyer gonna get the shit pushed to another jurisdiction. He ain't gonna be able to have trial in the same town or the same city. Cause he gonna probably get hung or lynched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the white man, he get put off from work, still with pay, no suspension, walk around, he all in Walmart shopping. They ain't got shit to worry about. See, if they worry about getting their motherfucking muffin cap peeled back, that some of this shit will stop.